First of all, a couple of things. Number one, Luka's the truth. Luka's the truth. Luka's the best, I'm going to say it on national television, Luka's the best white boy I've seen since Larry Bird. This brother is something special. I don't give a damn about Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, all of them. This brother's on another level. Make no mistake about that. And he just reminded us of that last night, to be on a soft left ankle and to drop a triple-double with 43, 17, and 13. I mean, damn. He busting their living, you know what.
So we recently just watched the ending of a first-round series between the Mavericks and the Clippers. But we also watched the beginning of what is expected to be a long and successful career for Luka Doncic. Because I'm sure most of you guys know that Luka completely put the team on his back and had probably one of the greatest playoff series of all time, at least for someone his age. But I'm sure a lot of you guys probably don't know the insane things that happened during it, and the records that he set. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be discussing this first round series and what exactly happened, and we're going to be looking at some of the crazy things that he accomplished during it. But before we begin, if you're new here, I'm Double D. I'm a huge basketball fan and I make NBA videos here on YouTube. So if you're also an NBA fan, or just a basketball fan in general, feel free to hit the sub button and click the bell to be notified when I upload more videos just like this one. Also, according to YouTube analytics, around 91% of you guys that watch my videos are still not subscribed, and so I'd really appreciate that. Also, feel free to follow my Twitch, it's on the screen and it's also in the description. Alright, let's get into the video. So even before the series started, Luka Doncic was already thought to be perhaps the best 21-year-old that we've ever seen in the history of the NBA, with the only other player even close being LeBron James. As a second-year player, in a season that started when he was 20, Luka Doncic averaged 28.8 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 8.8 assists. And he also dropped 30 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 9.7 assists in the bubble seeding games, and was named to the all-bubble first team. This is literally unheard of, and so the expectations that people had for him entering this year's playoffs were extremely high, and he responded by dropping 42 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists in his first ever playoff game. This means that at 21 years and 171 days, he became the second youngest player in NBA history to score 40 points in a playoff game, behind only LeBron James at 21 years and 119 days. He became just the fourth 21-year-old in NBA history to score 40 points in a playoff game, joining LeBron James, Tracy McGrady, and Magic Johnson. And he also set the NBA record for most points scored in a playoff debut. Game 2 comes and Luka records 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And with that, he scored 70 points through his first 2 career playoff games. This is something that nobody has done since the NBA-ABA merger in 1976. Game 3 was a bit of a letdown, but this was mainly due to Luka spraining his ankle in the middle of the third quarter. Still, he was able to come back in the game and make history. He became the third youngest player to record a triple-double in a playoff game, behind only Magic Johnson and LeBron James, with 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. But the craziness comes when we take a look at what happened in Game 4. Because the Mavericks essentially came into that game already on the ropes. They had lost games 1 and 3, and now lost their second best player in Kristaps Porzingis to a torn meniscus. And Luka would also deal with injury as he would make the decision to play on his sprained ankle. The Clippers jumped out to a 21-point lead early in the game, and so Luka just decides that he's not going out like this, and proceeds to do this.
Foul on Green. Continues all the way, coast to coast, off the glass is good. Hasn't scored a heck of a lot. Drives, gets inside, right on cue, count it, and without their second leading scorer. Doncic manages the game so well. 3-pointers up, it's good. To a triple-double. He had one in Game 3, despite not playing as many minutes. Flips that long down to the G League. He said it was a very humbling experience. Oh, nice Euro step.
Played by Luka that time.
On the steal. Doncic takes it away from Paul George, drives inside, fake, shot in his hands. Drives on Harrell, bank shot. Doncic again, sneaks inside, finds a way. Doncic drive, falling away, up and in. Look. Doncic on the drive, falls back, shot is short, gets his own rebound, the put back, he banks it home. Doncic pulls back, 3-pointer, bang! Luka Doncic from downtown. Long 3-pointer, puts it in. Luka Doncic from way downtown. Doncic gets in the paint, drives it more, steps back and banks it home to tie it again.
Luka could use that strength.
Spins on Jackson, layup, it's good. 40-point triple-double. Finney-Smith to inbound. Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
And with this, he became the youngest player to hit a game-winning buzzer beater in the playoffs. Now, this is one thing that I really wanted to talk about in this video. Throughout NBA history, there have been 778 total game-winning buzzer beaters, but only 32 players have ever hit one in a playoff game. And not only is he the youngest, it will probably blow your mind when I show you just how little time it took Luka to accomplish this. I am about to go full Jimmy mode here, because charts are fun. So here we see a chart with various players and legends throughout NBA history, and how many playoff games it took them before they hit their first buzzer-beating game winner. Keep note that these are hand-picked players. This isn't every player who's hit one in NBA history. Think you have an idea of who these guys are though? So here at the top you have Robert Horry, who hit a lot of clutch playoff shots during his career, but it took him a while before he hit a buzzer beater. Then down here you have Kobe Bryant and John Stockton. It took them 123 and 121 games. Go down a bit and you'll find Dennis Johnson. It took him 112 games to hit a game-winning buzzer beater. Down here you'll find LeBron James where you'd expect him to be, and down here you'll find Jordan where you'd expect him to be. You probably won't be expecting to see OG Anunoby here, but he's here, courtesy of his game winner against the Celtics in the 2020 playoffs. And down here you will find Damian Lillard, who took just 6 games to hit his first game-winning buzzer beater. And then, even below him, there's Luka Doncic, who hit a game-winning buzzer beater in just his 4th playoff game. But that's only the start of the amount of wild things that happened in this game. Luka recorded 43 points, 17 rebounds, and 13 assists, which means that he has now joined an extensive list of players who have accomplished this in NBA playoff history. Or not. In addition to that, he became just the 3rd player in NBA playoff history to record 40 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists in a game, joining Oscar Robertson and Charles Barkley. He became just the 9th player to record consecutive triple-doubles in the playoffs. He became the 3rd player behind Magic and LeBron to record multiple triple-doubles in the playoffs at 21 years old or younger. And this actually completed the Mavericks' largest comeback in franchise history, coming back from 21 down. Now, this is not a real stat, but this is only the 3rd shot in NBA history that Mike Breen said banged twice. The other 2 being Steph Curry in 2016.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
And Eric Gordon in 2019.
They find Gordon. Gordon puts up a 3. Bang! Bang! He ties the game!
So you get it. This game was a moment in time that I'm sure will become a part of NBA history if it hasn't already. Just a reminder that he did this with his 2nd best player out. But games 5 and 6 would ultimately be the end of Luka Magic for the 2020 season. And how about this for irony? The Mavericks would end up losing game 5 by 43 points. Luka would put up 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And game 6 the Clippers would close out the series, but not before Luka would put up 38 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. Now, I just want you to look at the stat line for the series. This was put together by a 21-year-old in his 2nd season and first ever playoff series, against arguably the best defensive team in the league. Do you know what this could mean for the future? This is going to be scary. I've said that a couple times on this channel, but when you're actually looking at it, bro! I think Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle put it best. In a press conference after they were eliminated, he said, "He's one of the toughest players I've ever seen in the league, and that goes back 35 or 36 years. I expect he'll come back next year even better with something new in his game." So is he gonna be right, and we're all just gonna be doomed in the next few years? We will see. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I spent a lot of time on it, so I would really appreciate it if you left a like, and hit subscribe and that little bell next to it. Comment down below what you thought or what you want to see next. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.